Good day, everyone, and Baruch Haba, Tashalei Tzibur, Mr. Chayon, Baruch Haba, Mr. Amiel, Baruch Hashem. Happy that you enjoyed, and we're happy to have you back, Baruch Hashem. Definitely not the same without you. We are continuing Halachot of Brit Mila. So there's a minhag that if there's a day of Sefer Torah, the day of the Brit, either Monday, Thursday, Shabbat, etc., then the minhag is to call up the father of the baby to the Torah on the day of his son's Brit. And there's a remes to this, a hint to this, as the pasuk says, "Romemot el bigronam v'cherev pifiyot beyadam." Romemot el bigronam. The garon is the throat. Romemot el is the uplifting of Hashem is in their throat. V'cherev pifiyot beyadam. And a double-sided sword is in their hand. Now, Brit Mila knife has to be a knife that is able to cut on both sides. In case there's a mistake, in case he uses the wrong side, both sides have to be, that's a kosher knife for Brit Mila. So here there's a hint to this, that there's the praise is the uplifting of Hashem in his mouth and the double-sided sword in his hand. It's generally referring to soldiers, proper Torah soldiers that have Hashem in mind and Hashem praises, and also the sword. But here as well, when it comes to the Brit. And for this reason, so therefore we call up the father who has Romemot Kel when he goes to the Torah. He says the praises of Hashem and he's going to be involved in the Brit. Or one of the three, be it the Mohel, Aviyah Ben, or Sandak, should also be the Shaliach Tzibur that day, where there's also praises to Hashem and also they're involved in the Brit Milah. Now, when it comes to Brit Milah on some of the holidays, here's some of the interesting points. One is, if let's say there's a Brit Milah on Rosh Hashanah, and if, what? Oh yeah? Okay. Interesting. Okay, let's see. So, yeah. So this is a different thing. This is an interesting point, very interesting point. Let's see. Let's say the Mohel is also the one that blows the shofar in the Kahal. If that's the setup, the one that blows the shofar is also the Mohel. So part of the Brit Milah, now the Brit Milah is done before Tkiyat Shofar. When is it done? If let's say it's on Rosh Hashanah, there's Shachrit, and then there's Tkiyat Shofar, then there's Musaf. Before Tkiyat Shofar, that's when the Brit would take place. So if the Mohel is also, it's the same person when the blows the shofar, so when he does the Metzitzah, then the sucking of the blood, then usually he spits the blood out, and then he wipes himself. So he should spit the blood out. He shouldn't wipe himself. So that when he uses the shofar, you have the mixture of both mitzvot at the same time. The Brit Milah and the shofar. So, interesting. Not a joke, please. Not a joke. Thank you. Next. Sfirat HaOmer. If, let's say, it's during the Sfirat HaOmer, there's a Brit Milah, they could get a haircut, even Erev the Brit. If, let's say, it's on Purim, the Brit Milah happens after Shachrit, after the Megillat Esther, then that's the Brit. And lastly, if a Brit Milah falls out on a fast, then even if it's a regular fast, let's say it's Tanit Esther, no, that's a higher level fast, Tisha B'Av and Yom Kippur, the higher level. The other ones, even if it falls on Tanit Esther, etc., the Baalei Brit, the Sandak, the Mohel, and the father, they still fast on those fasts, unless it's a pushed off fast. So let's say the fast was supposed to happen, the date happened on Shabbat, and it got pushed off to Sunday, including a Tisha B'Av pushed off. If the Brit Milah is on that Sunday, then they can eat on that day after Chatzot, the Baalei Brit, the Sandak, Mohel, and the Aviyah Ben. Minichat tonight at 7:10. Have a good day, everyone.